guys, my name is Nora and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today we are going to be doing, if I can get my life together, we're going to be doing the mid-year book freakout tag, y'all. So I'm super excited. Now, everybody kind of already knows about this tag. This tag is about all the books that you want to talk about throughout the mid-year, and there are 13 questions, I believe. I have my handy dandy sketchbook to help me out because I don't keep a bullet journal because I find those journals to be really small and really inconvenient for me. And this I always find like super cheap hardcover, and let me just open up to a random page. I keep all the books and all the stats that I read, and since I freaking love candy, this year's is a candy theme. So we are going to start with all these questions, and I really do hope that you enjoy this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel, and please keep watching. We're about to start now. Alright, so question number 1, which I'm going to be doing off of my phone. It is best book that you've read so far in 2019. Now, I have given a lot of books 5 stars this year, so it's kind of hard for me to decide, but some of these are, I'll post a picture up here. It is Where the Forest Meets the Stars by Glandi Vandera. There is In an Absent Dream by Shauna Maguire. This is the 4th book in the Wayward Children series. Oh my god, so far that's been my favorite book ever. There is Good Morning, Good Night, which is a poetry collection book from Lin-Manuel Miranda. I freaking love that book. Absolutely recommend. And The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Everybody and their grandmothers talks about this book. I can't believe this book came out in 2017 and we're still hyped for it in 2019. The hype is real. Please read it. And the last book that I want to mention, it is With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. This book blew me away, and highly recommend that you pick it up, please. Another book is Lost Stars by Claudia Gray. This is a Star Wars book. It's part of the canon. It is action-packed. I freaking love the characters. This book was so good, you guys. Pick it up. The next question, it is best sequel you've read so far in 2019. Now, I have 2 books here to show you guys. One, it is The Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty, and the next one, it is The Wicked King by Holly Black. Both of these got 5 stars. Both of these left me shooketh. Oh my god, I cannot wait to continue on with the series. I believe Holly Black's The Wicked King, she's coming out with a book in November, and I'm so hyped. Like, y'all, I'm ready to start counting out the days. And then The Kingdom of Copper, it the first book, it is The City of Brass, and that one got a 4 stars. Don't get me wrong, I thought it was great. It was a really good political fantasy, but then this book, it blew me away with the characters, with the world building, and with the politics. I'm so excited. So if you have not read any of these 2 series, which I highly doubt that you have not read The Cruel Prince, because Cruel Prince is very popular, but City of Brass, I highly suggest that you pick it up and continue on with the series because it is so good. Question number 3, new release you haven't read yet but you want to. I have 2 in this category. One is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. Y'all, this book has blown up on Booktube, on Bookstagram, on Twitter, and on Goodreads. This book gets so much hype right now, and since summertime, I really like to get into my contemporary romances. I am so hyped to read this book. And the next book that I do own a copy, but I have not read it yet. It is somewhere in my haul stack, which a video will be coming out soon. It is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I really like Christina Lauren's writing, but none of her books have ever gotten a 5 star for me. They've always been a 4 star, 4.5 star. But this book, a lot of people have been giving it a 5-star, and they've been saying that this is their favorite Christina Lauren book. So I'm so hyped to finally start picking it up, and now that it's summertime, I am ready to get my romance on. Alright y'all, question number 4. It is most anticipated release for the second half of the year. Now I have them all on my phone, so I will quickly post a picture of it. I will quickly post a picture of here because I think I have like 4 or 5. There's a lot of releases coming out, but these are the ones that caught my eye. For now, I gotta do some more scavengering. But the first one, it is The Girl the Sea Gave Back by Adrienne Young. That is a YA fantasy. Y'all, I am a huge fan of mermaids. So when I saw that there is a mermaid book coming out, you know I have to hop on that. Next one, it is Kingdom of Souls. It is by Kingdom of Souls by Rena Barron. Now, this is another YA fantasy, but it is marketed as Children of Blood and Bone meets Strange the Dreamer. Y'all, and this book has POC characters. I am so hyped. I've seen it on Twitter. I'm like, I need this to come out today. Next one, it is The Magnolia Sword, a Ballad of Mulan by Sherry Thomas. This is Mulan retelling, and y'all, Mulan is badass. So like, I cannot wait to actually have like a Mulan retelling, y'all. Cannot wait. Next one, it is Frankly in Love by David Yoon. This is a YA romance. I've heard nothing but really good things about it, because people already have like their arcs, so highly anticipating that. There is another one, it's called The Bookish Life of Nina Hill by Abby Waxman. This cover, y'all, I believe it's this one, but this cover is so cute, so you know I have to have it. Next question, it is question number 5, with the biggest disappointment. I actually have 2, which we're gonna post a picture up here. It is 99% Mine by Sally Thorne and The Proposal by Jasmine Guillory. Y'all, these 2, I was really hyped to read this because it just sounded in my lane, and they both disappointed badly. The characters I didn't like, the plot I didn't like. I feel like none of these stories were not going anywhere, so a huge letdown. Question number 6, I don't even know where I'm looking because I have my phone and I have my journal, but whatever. Question number 7? Number 6. What am I doing? Question number 6. It is biggest surprise of this year. Now, I'm going to definitely have to give it to An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. I didn't think I was going to love this book because when I started, me and April May did not have the greatest reader relationship ever. I was like, girl, if you don't stop. But oh man, by the end of this book, I was just so invested in her. I was invested in her stories. I was rooting for her. I was rooting for the characters. Man, this book is so good, and it came out of the freaking nowhere because again, I did not have any hopes or any expectations. I just picked this up on a whim, and I freaking loved it. All right, y'all, so question number 7, it is favorite new author. It can be a debut or new to you. Now, I did not want to give this author this title because again, she only published about a couple months ago just 1 book, and the next book that she published really did it for me. I'm talking about Elizabeth Acevedo, With the Poet X and With the Fire on High. I didn't want to give her that title yet as my new favorite author because she only published 1 book, but this year she published With the Fire on High, and I'm blown away by her writing, by her characters. Like, oh man, she's such an incredible writer. I follow her on Instagram, I follow her on Twitter. I'm always trying to see like what you're gonna come up next, and on Instagram too, she's always like recommending new authors. And as an Afro-Latina, I really want to get new authors and new stories. She's just an incredible person, and she has taken that spot from there. Elizabeth Acevedo has become one of my top favorite authors. Only written 2 books, but those 2 books have a really special place in my heart, y'all. And if you have not read her books, please, 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 please read them. Next question, it is Question number 8 with newest fictional crush. Now I sat down and I looked through all of my books and I could not think of one thing until I was looking at my journal, and as soon as I saw the title I was like, yes. So we're going to be talking about, posted up here, Yana of the Dawn, which is a manga series, and we're going to be talking about Hawk. Oh, he is so swoon worthy. He is, I love him. I do. Question number 9, it is newest favorite character. Now again, I sat down, looked through all my books, and nothing popped up till I saw this name, and I'm gonna have to give it to Evelyn Hugo from 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I have a lot of like favorite characters, but for this one, for this year, like I still think about this book. I still think about her. I still think about her choices and her life till this day. She is a fictional character, but my brain cannot discern that. So yes, oh man, Taylor Jenkins Reid like really outdid herself with this character. This question number 10 is books that made you cry. Now I'm a very sensitive person, I'll admit it, I'm not ashamed of that, but I'll just post the pictures up here. A couple of books that made me cry is Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J Maas. That is the end of that series. I was boohoo crying, y'all. I was boohoo crying. Next one, it is A Heart and a Body in the World by, my god, I forgot the freaking author, Deb Coletti. Y'all, like, I don't really like to read books like this. I don't want to give that trigger warning away because I feel like it is going to spoil it, but man, did this book really made my heart wrench for these characters and for the situation that is happening right now. We're gonna move on because I'm about to get sappy. Next book is Where the Forest Meets the Stars by Glendy Vandera. Oh man, again, this is one of my favorite books of this year. Y'all, by the end of this book, again, I was boohoo crying. Wow, this book just, this book undid me. Next question, it is question number 11. Books that made you happy. Now I have 2, and I've already mentioned one, which is Good Morning Good Night by Lin-Manuel Miranda. It is an empowering book. It really is. Love it. And the next one was Icarella by Ashley Poston. I love retellings. It's just one of my things, and this is a Cinderella retelling, and I thought it was fantastic. I love the convention ideas, and yeah, this book is great. Alright, next question is most beautiful book that you have bought so far this year or received. I have bought the audiobook, but I have not bought the physical copy, and I usually do not buy the physical copy and the audiobook, but oh man, I'm talking about The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. Y'all, this book is thick, and that cover and that spine, it is gorgeous. So I can't wait to buy it because I really want it in my collection. And the last question, it is what books do you need to read by the end of the year? Now, I told myself that I wanted to catch up with all of Cassandra Clare's books, which I've read the first 6, the Shadowhunter Chronicles. I just finished Clockwork, the series Clockwork, Angel, Prince, and Princess. I finished that series. It was a great series. My favorite out of the first 2, and I have to go to the Dark Artifices series, and then I'm officially catched up with Cassandra Clare's books. Now we still have The Ghost in the Market, which I really want to get into, but for now I do want to finish all of her series or catch up. We got all of Rick Riordan's books. I have the first 2, actually I have the first 3 series. I want to reread The Lightning Thief. Then we have The Lost Hero. Then we have Magnus Chase. I do want to catch up with this series. And another series that I want to finally finish. It is a childhood series. And that is a Series of Unfortunate Events as well. So I'm hoping to kind of just finish those series and get them out of the way. Because I'm I'm trying to read all of my backlist titles so I can keep moving forward with the new books, and I don't want to just push out backlist titles because I do want to get to them. So yeah, so I'm kind of wanting to finish the series that I still have not finished yet. Alright y'all, we are done with the 13 questions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and whoever's watching this, I tag all of you as well. I think I'm going to tag some people on Twitter as well. If you're not, follow all the links down below. I have a Bookstagram, I have a Twitter, and yeah, Booktube. That's pretty much it. Alright y'all, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!